like to hear you moan. You know, or I like when you do this, because what you're doing is psychologically you're turning, because you're taking complete control of the environment. Because he's romantic. You're so romantic. You say, you know what? Or you know what? Something. Do you guys use toys?
No.
Okay. Let's just say if you did, something in your case would be good. Something that's flat, that vibrates, because it's stimulation, and it's complete psychological, emotional, mental, and physical stimulation, and it helps him become what's called grounded. Okay, because if he's hyper and he talks a lot and too much, then now say, you know what, I got to get in control. And you want to be in back of him a lot, either in back of him or a lot of eye contact. The neck is very important to help him get grounded and to hush a lot of times, and especially if you're like in a missionary position, you always want to pull really close and take the back of the neck. You want to go like with your hand like this, the back of the neck, just like that. You see what I'm doing? And it follows, okay? And if you're rubbing the back like that, because what you're doing is you're helping him be grounded, and it's gonna make him hush, okay? Even if he likes a different position, you want to do this because you're taking complete control. He has no idea. He's like, she's doing something different and new. Say, no, I'm actually taking control of this ship now.
So you can be quiet.
Exactly, because what's happening, see, don't take the easy way out. You got to look at it like, it's almost like you're playing chess. It's like if you have something that vibrates, first of all, that's going to help him be grounded. He needs to hush because that's what you want. Some women like that. I want to know he likes it, okay? But what you want to do is you want to make sure missionary, even if you all don't do the position when you're on your back, you want to get him there, and you want to get control of his back. That's the joystick. Remember that. That's where you all get control, is the back. Okay? Our control is our breasts, and it's our ears, it's our face, it's our hands. Okay? Just think about being touched there. You like that stimulates that. So you want to get his back, and you want to just press. Did I answer your question? I just gave you some tools, and you can use that. Make sure you don't take the easy way out. Make sure you utilize that.
Okay.
Always make sure if something is not going right in the bedroom, you have to take control. Do not complain about it if they're open.
You're very open.
You're blessed.
Right now, you know?
Right, but see, and that's the thing. What happens is we're always good with right now. My suggestion, you need something that vibrates. Okay,
but I brought that suggestion to him about the toys, and he was like, well, I'll try anything once. I was like, oh, okay.
That's awesome, but don't leave it. So he just left it open. But see, you're methodical and strategic. You say, you know what? I like when you do that. You moan, feel this. But on his back, try it on his back first, because he's going to like it. And make sure you rub. Bodies respond to consistency. But you want something that vibrates.
So do you want a consistent smell too, or can we change the smells up?
You can change them up, but don't go high and low. You know, you don't want anything pungent. Like, you don't want grapefruit now, and then you want vanilla one day. Mix them together.
And do you, like, seasonally or year, or like? You know,
very good question. What we should watch, especially what we wear with the seasons. If it's really hot outside, stay away from scents that are like Obsession and different things like that are hot and heavy. You want something light and like a water lily or something like the Clinique Cappies are good. The Eris, those are very good scents, but something very light, okay? But when it's wintertime, you want something more. You want warmer, heavier, subdued. But you have to make sure it goes with your body chemistry. And the way you know if a scent goes with your body chemistry is after about 3 hours, you're not sweating real bad. Okay? So, like if I wear knowing I can't wear that because after 3 hours, I need to shower. Because my body, it's making my body work overtime. Lavender is the same thing. Any questions? On the other side of her question, if you have somebody who doesn't talk and who doesn't respond, okay, now there could be a whole lot of other stuff that's going on. I definitely suggest doing things with aromatherapy for them, finding out what scents they like, changing up their foods, but also the massage up under the arms is key. Okay, now up under the arms, you want to be rubbing here, something that vibrates or work. Say, I just want to try something. Okay, but as you're kissing or rubbing their arm, you talk about the kissing part too in closing, but up under the arms, you just want to rub like up under the arms and then pull them close to you and right here on the back of the neck, like right on the side, you just want to rub just like that. Now that right there is going to make them comfortable, and you just want to tell them to exhale. And you want to tell them to say, just talk to me. That's what you say. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, we're all women and we're all grown here. You want to say, just talk to me. You know, I like to say, let's have a conversation.
What you think about some stuff?
I hope it don't be nothing about no collard greens.
But it's the truth. You want to open it, because the best experience in your life is a phenomenal bedroom life. It'll change your life. But always having something more than just that. If you can talk with your partner, you can have fun, and the love making is good and it's solid, that's good. Because that's not something that's just gonna go like that. That's not what you want. Trust me, it's not what you want. And if anybody has ever been through anything in here, that's not what you want. If you're gonna introduce something new, why not share it with somebody you trust? Mm-hmm. You know, I want to eat something off of you. Okay, is that all right? But you're not number 3 from last week. You're you know, that's your person. So you want to try that. I want you to eat this off of me. Try something good and enjoy yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with a little freaky with your person, but it's the truth. It's not dirty. It's true. And I believe I'm a lady all the time. But one thing I will tell you is that sex is real. People have it, and it's necessary. And that's just the truth.
So you said you were going to talk more about the G-spot.
I'm about to talk about that now. Awesome.
Oh, I was just thinking.
Our G-spot. Now, at the last gathering, Lane was saying, well, where is...
She's not here, but she told me to ask you about that too.
Yeah, and see, I talked to her about it. Your G-spot. Everybody wants to know, where is the G-spot? Okay. Now, they all should be in the same place, but most of them are not, especially if you're a person who's blocked emotionally. Now, that's a whole nother conversation. But your G-spot is that area that, if you've ever had intercourse, it is up here in this area, right here. Whether you're sitting whether you're sitting down or you're in a different position, a missionary position, it's that piece that feels like it's the bottom being hit. Does everybody know what I'm talking about? Okay. After your hymen is broken, which is also known as the cherry. So that is that spot that's always hit. Most times people it doesn't get stimulated because maybe the partner is too short or not long enough, or the toys that are being used are not being used right. Now, what could you do to stimulate your own G-spot? Does anybody know? I'm gonna tell you a couple
Use
different
this G-spot thing right here.
There are a couple different things that you can do. One of them is having a toy that'll be able to press that area, but you have to do Kegels. Does anybody know what a Kegel is? All right. Well, if you ever have had a child or anything, the obstetrician tells you to do the Kegels, and that's where you contract the vagina and you release. And you contract and release. Now I try to do about 100 a day if I can, to remember to do them, because I had an episiotomy and I was cut, so I had to do that to contract. But anyway, that's something that you want to do even during intercourse if that's what you do, because what happens is you pull them in, and then it helps them to hit the G-spot. Okay. Now someone will say, well, I do that and they're not hitting the G-spot. Well, you're not laying in the right position. What you can do in the intro when you're not being sexual is lay on your back and elevate your feet when you're by yourself. Because what's going to happen is it's going to train your body to receive on an angle. Do you understand what I'm saying? Which is very important. You're going to train your body to receive on an angle. So it's just like when you elevate your feet about 6 inches. And then say if you're being intimate, if you're on your back, my suggestion is to try it that way, because that'll actually help your G-spot to be touched. And then you want to make sure that your body is turned up on an angle just a little bit. So that means that you got to strengthen these muscles, these back muscles and these stomach muscles. Okay, that's why I was talking about exercise. It's important. We got to get in shape. It's not about losing weight. It's about because if you're gonna have a good sex life, you want to be able to roll with it. Okay, and do some different things. So that's something that you can do. And once that G-spot is hit, you'll know, because you'll feel that pounding. Okay? What's your question? What's your experience?
Yeah. I can relate.
Okay.
You telling me the right things.
Okay.
Somebody didn't explain it that way before.
And that's what it is. That's what because